to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Incomplete and a very quick throw. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Here we go. Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Here we go, first third down of the game. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. With sure hands, it's Moore. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Griffin. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Davidson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for 6. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? Some hand fighting at the point of the catch. That cost the receiver. It's offensive pass interference. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Clemson.
Important second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Griffin. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. We'll hand it off. And they'll start tonight with a run that goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play to the outside. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
After 46, second down going up.
They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period.
With the score, Clemson 14, Georgia 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiley. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. It's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Makes the catch downfield. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. forced a punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Scanning the field. It's leg way. The receiver grabs it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaking tackles and going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, I think the defense underestimated the quarterback and his speed here. And just like that, he takes off for a big chunk of yards. This defense may want to take note.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening that.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And of all the places to throw a pick 6, a goal-to-go situation, for the quarterback to risk it like this to begin with is extremely concerning. Now it's a 2-touchdown swing.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Caught near the sideline. It's Coleman. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Finds a man downfield, it's a big gain to the right. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. First down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Let's go. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
He's brought down at the 28. And that's a first down for the offense. Okay, ready?
A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He keeps it on the design run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's White. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Second down play coming up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. QB keeper all the way. And they bring him down right at the 20.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Let's reel in. It's Davidson. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
To throw, it's Griffin. He's running out of time here. Finds his man. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Here we go, sack.
And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, they go with the running back here on the toss play. Doesn't pick up a lot of yards, but enough for the first down to move the sticks.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Powering through the defender. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Going backwards to open up this series, second down and 16 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense really clicking here. Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Grinding away on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Griffin. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Davidson. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Kirk puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw yet again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's White. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. 4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that #1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration